This is Intruder, Isla Sorna. So we've already looked at this game once before, and it was a bit lacking before, and already we're getting a big different intro. Before we had a title screen to go through and everything, but now we're just straight to the action, aren't we? It's supposed to be quite a bit more optimized, but I do see some frame drops as I'm looking over that way. And this time we actually have a gun that's not a normal gun. We have a flare gun. That doesn't seem to work. Let's try reloading. There we go. Alright, so there's nothing in it in the first place. Now, before this bug was around, too, with the particle emitters, there was nothing I could really do about that in the past. They just kind of showed up. Now, how do I collect more of these? I'm pressing E, I'm looking at them and pressing E, nothing's happening. Oh, there we go. You gotta walk on top of them, this like Doom style. Let's go ahead and walk through the forest. Now, I see on the top left there's some kind of text, but it's in blue, which is like wicked hard to read. It's also super tiny. Find the cryo can and take it to the chopper. Now, you might want to get some kind of background on that so it's actually visible. I'm pressing F to turn off my flashlight, but that doesn't seem to be working, so I guess there's no way to turn off flashlights right yet. And the lighting doesn't really look correct at the moment. It doesn't look like it's actually coming from the flashlight, you know, at least the angle. The angle looks like it's going towards the center. The flashlight model like, to the left, I think, is just... it's there for eye candy. It's not a real flashlight. But already we're miles ahead of where we were last time. I'm digging the whole creepy, foggy atmosphere at the beginning. This is a way better start. This is a get up and go. Way nicer looking. I like it a lot more. The lighting effects are still a little odd. Like these trees. Look at that tree. I'm not even shining the flashlight on it. Look how light it is. It's super bright for some reason. It's super radioactive. I think if I touch that, I might become sterile. So we're just going to stay away from that. And is it like that for all the trees? It's like the closer you get, the lighter it gets, even if the light's not pointing at it. Seems like some of the trees. This one, once again, super green. Highlighted green. Like I can burn it or something? Maybe it's something I can act on? I can kind of go through it, but can I burn it? Can't burn it. I don't know. The lighting looks perfect on this tree, so maybe it's just certain trees don't have the same lighting maps. Whoa! He came out of nowhere. Clever girl. Okay. Oh! He is either a magician or I killed him. I'm going to assume I killed him. Wow, okay, that was a very quiet dinosaur who snuck the hell up on me. I'll admit I got a little jump scare out of that. Get some sound effects in there, that'd be terrifying. But overall, I don't really know where I want to go. I don't really know what I'm doing at the moment. All I know is I'm trying to find a cryo can and take it to a chopper. But there's no map, there's no, like... oh, I see him. There we go. Obviously, I'm going to assume that dino death animations will be a thing in the future, just not right now. Now, you have to manually reload after you fire. I'm actually okay with that. That's more of a survival kind of game element, where you don't just auto-reload your gun. And I kind of like that, personally. This is supposed to be more of a survival game. I can see that being an asset. What I don't get is... let me just check my inventory. Yeah, there's like no indication at the moment, at least, of... oh! Apparently I did not want to click while I'm in here because that fires the gun even though it shouldn't have. Anyway, the inventory right now does not seem to be fully implemented because I do not seem to know how many flares I have. Wild guess, I'm going to guess I have like 5. Maybe 3 left. Wizard dinosaurs though, yeah. Terrifying. Disappearing at will. Alright, so this place is pretty screwed up. But I'm going to guess it's still electrified. Boy, that looks really... those look like really square wires, don't they? Or is that just me? Definitely looks pretty squarish to me. Oh, look at all the... look at all of them just jumping around and disappearing. Oh, that's amazing. It's like there's a kill wall over there or something. I'm okay with this. Well, let me guess. The cryo can's probably in there. Now, let me just test. If I touch this... oh, look, it doesn't actually hurt. Can I duck or whatever? Look at that. I'm kind of in. There we go. Alright, now it's game time. Now them dinos gonna find me. I don't know if they can see in the dark, but the fact I can't turn off the flashlight will certainly help them. Now, this game is severely lacking in the atmosphere department at the moment. I think that some solid sound effects, like some birds or something. You know, you got dinosaurs everywhere. Give me some dino sound effects. They don't have to even be near me. Just some ambient dinosaur sound effects to keep me on my toes, you know? That'd feel good. Oh, I think I'm out of flares. And I don't have any options, I don't believe. Let's see if I can just kind of run. Oh, baby. I think he's stuck behind that teeny tiny fence that he could definitely step on top of. Oh, hey. Cryo can? Cryo can, maybe. Can I take it? I'm holding it. What is this? It's a beard buster. Oh, boy. You are not going to help me at all, are you? Look at how big this thing is. It's almost bigger than the gun. Big-ass beard shaving cream. Well, I see, I see the T-Rexes out there. I think I pretty much just sealed my fate by walking in here. But let's talk about the environment for a second before I walk out to my death. I mean, even right here, this room feels just so empty, so unbelievably why. I can't even comprehend why this room exists. I don't know what it's here for aside from shaving in front of a no mirror. It seems pretty pointless. I came in here expecting to find supplies or something, but I find this beard spray. And, alright, let's see how fast I can run. It will not be fast enough, let me tell you that right now. Come on! Come on, big gal! Run away! Holy crap. I think she's, like, on top of me right now, but not quite enough. And that is too easily quotable. Maybe I can whoop! Yeah, there we go. Like jumping through a hoop. They can't figure that out. So obviously I should not have been able to get out of that situation whatsoever. But the AI is not exactly smart either, and I hope that's something that they plan on improving on in the future. The AI right now feels very much just, it'll run towards you as fast as it can through anything, and if it can't run through it, it'll try anyway. I couldn't actually walk up those first stairs. I had to kind of jump it. Okay, once again with the... Oh, look who's coming to dinner. I can't actually open this door, I don't think. Clicking's not doing anything. E... Did I just... Okay, never mind. I thought I reloaded somehow. Yeah, I don't think this door actually opened, so whoop! Why don't doors open? If you're going to make a door that doesn't open, maybe put a board across it or something. Just some kind of visual indication that this door is absolutely not opening would be great. So I'm going to guess no doors open. Yeah, it seems that way. Lighting's still a little wonky. I'm not quite sure why it keeps going up and to the left like that. What have we in here? Is this dino poop? Or is that just a rock? Nope, that's a root building. As well as the leaves growing into the building. So, I can definitely applaud the improvement of atmosphere. This definitely has a better feel to it overall with the foggy effect and everything, but I feel like it's been replaced by unknown objectives. Like, at least in the original, I kind of knew where I was going. Now I have no idea. I have an objective that I don't really understand, and I can't actually get in here. I think the tree is blocking my head or something. I can't crouch either, can I? That presents a dilemma. Hopefully there's nothing important in there, aside from the tree, which shouldn't be in there. But let's just keep exploring a little bit. Let's see if we can find this cryo can. You know what? I think I just realized what that beard buster thing was. I think that was that shaving cream that the idiot, no, the Newman had in the original Jurassic Park. That was the bottle he was hiding all the stuff in. But if that was what I was looking for, why didn't I get kind of an indication, you know? Cryocan I thought meant something else, but I just realized that's probably what that is, because it kind of held the DNA and such in there in like a cryogenic state. So that's just bad on me for forgetting about the movie. I kind of thought they were moving away from the Jurassic Park feel of the game, but I guess if they're sticking with that, maybe not. There we go. So let's try and run back to that building real quick. It looks like I can run forever, so I'm just going to hold shift forever. What was weird, though, is I couldn't actually pick up the can the second time I tried to. After I dropped it, I think it just kind of became a static object. Unmovable. Let's find out. Yeah, I can't actually pick it up again, I don't think. I pressed E before, and that kind of did it, but... Right click? No. Middle click? No. F? No. Anything? Nope. I think we're stuck here. That didn't help. But the question is, why did I pick it up anyway? Why didn't it just go in my inventory? Again, the inventory might not be actually active right now, but even still, I would think if I pick it up, it should just disappear and kind of set some kind of flag, right? Some kind of flag saying, hey, you have the cryo can, now find the chopper. Let's see if they'll take me without the cryo can. If I can even find the chopper. So what about the environment itself, the outdoor environment? Well, you tell me. There's a lot of water around this island. It's very much an island. And I feel like this was supposed to be an invisible border that's actually not a border. So I don't really know what to make of it, to be quite honest. Let's try not to fall off, if at all possible. So yeah, I mean, again, the environment is kind of boring and bland, and there's not much going on aside from a couple of dinosaurs. Alright, so what is this? Is this... Oh no, that's not water. This is literally the end of the world. I have literally reached the edge. Alpha is alpha, I suppose, but still. Now, this game recently began a Kickstarter, and I'm not going to lie, from what I've seen so far, I believe the demo is available to the people who want to potentially Kickstarter it. What I've seen right here would not convince me to put money forward at all. And let me tell you why. The main reason is just the lack of direction that I'm given right now. The game so far doesn't seem to have a fully coherent vision. There's a lot of assets that are kind of put together, and there's some broad ideas going on here, but what I'm not seeing is a fully fleshed out level design. What I'm not seeing is a fully fleshed out inventory system even, which I would think would be a basic for a Kickstarter demo you'd put out. I'm just feeling like overall there's a severe lack of depth to this game. I mean, here we have the giant tree-filled area, and this part looks relatively nice. I mean, there's still some bugs, like the emitter's still going off there and everything, but then you get over there, and then it's just mountains and trees that really don't make sense at the end of the day. Like, is that actually in... No, it's not even really fully in the ground there. You gotta, if you're gonna do a Kickstarter demo, you gotta make sure it's as polished as it can be. This is putting your best foot forward and saying, I want you to give me money to make this vision a reality. And what I'm seeing here is less of a vision and more of an incoherent slab of ideas. And that truly is unfortunate, because the ideas that are being put forth aren't even really that bad. I mean, you got a physics system, you got a dinosaur survival environment, there are a few little things that kind of work, but overall, there's just a lot of missing things. There's a lot of little things that you should make sure you get right if you're trying to represent yourself as a developer that deserves money. So it's very important that whenever you're setting anything for investors or anything like that, you need to make sure it's as polished and best looking as it can be, because this is what people are going to be like saying, hey, is this worth it or not? This is what they're going to say, yes, it is worth it, or no, it's not worth it. This is literally the most important thing for your game, funding. But I've kind of digressed a little bit here. I really don't know what to do right here except for maybe restart, because I don't think any dinosaurs are going to kill me anytime soon, and I can't pick up the can for a second time. And even if I could, I honestly can't figure out where the helicopter would be, because again, foggy. Which inherently isn't a bad thing. Once again, you can build your level design around a foggy environment and still direct the player. What I'm getting right here is a big open area, but with no real direction, you know? I mean, what about a sign that says, like, you know, helicopter pad this way? I mean, it doesn't have to be that obvious, but just little visual cues within your world. You're working with a giant world here, and we got buildings with no signs, like, oh, is this it? Finally, okay, found the helicopter. So it's not even a helicopter pad, it's just kind of, you won. You successfully committed espionage. And then money just rains down upon me. Press escape to quit. That was it. That was really it. There was no... I mean, the last demo had way, way more content than this, and suddenly, this is what you're giving us to work with? This is it? I am at a loss, to be quite frank. It feels like a step backwards in a lot of ways. I mean, with the last demo that I checked out, there was at least 3 levels. There was way better level design. There was more detail in some places, but here, this is just... What is this? I'm flabbergasted, for lack of a better term. I'm just... Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Intruder Isla Sorna. Now on Kickstarter, if you wish. Go check it out. Or don't.